guys, Kev from KegLand, and today we're talking about our Nukatap FCs and SSs and a small little, I guess, side grade. I'm not even going to say upgrade, but a small little change that we've made to the taps to allow, the taps to be used in a greater number of circumstances. Now, if you guys have ever opened up a SS or one of our FC taps, you'll notice they've got a little plastic shuttle. Now, the reason why we use plastic shuttle, and I did explain this in another video I did some time ago, is because it is a very reliable mechanism. It's able to go up to very high pressures. There's no O-rings to pop out of place or anything like that. So even if you took this tap up to like 100 PSI work rate, the other thing is more sanitary. There's no sort of, little spots where crud can hide behind an O-ring or anything like that. It's basically over-molded rubber over a polypropylene substrate material. The other thing is it gives superior flow dynamic properties and lower first pour foam. So if ever you guys have used a Nukatap tap, you'll notice they hardly foam at all, especially on that first glass. And typically that's where a lot of kegerators, especially when the taps are a little bit warm, would perform really poorly. So you end up that first glass getting heaps of foam, and with the Nukatap tap, you do save a lot of that wasted beer in foam. And it's really sad to see people use crappy taps sometimes. You still see people use these old, like Brumby Taps in particular, that look like this. And honestly, these taps are just horrendous. I don't even know why people use them. If you look at how much beer you waste over time in one of these taps, and not to mention it's less sanitary because it's a rear sealing tap design. If you look at how much beer it wastes, it pays for itself over and over again to just upgrade to a much better quality tap. So, if you are still using one of these, upgrade it now and buy yourself a new tap. But the reason for this video is not talk about, the fact that, these are forward sealing taps and they're more sanitary and got better flow dynamics, but rather we did have a few customers complain about plastic, and not many. Certainly the majority or 95% of you customers won't find this video very useful at all, but the plastic shuttle for some people wasn't adequate. And really the only area which I feel that this is the case is if you've got a very long tap handle. So every now and then we saw people with these, quite ridiculously long tap handles. Maybe they want to have a big long decorative thing or whatever. And if they pull that tap handle, sometimes the leverage on the handle is so great that they could potentially damage the plastic shuttle. So what we've done is also made a stainless steel alternative. So it looks like this. As you can see, it's like most other forward sealing shuttle, shuttles that we've had in the past. In the sense that it's just made out of stainless steel bar stock. It's very strong and robust, so even if you've got a leverage from a very long tap handle going up like this and pulling very hard, you can't damage this shuttle. And to be honest with you, very few people would damage this one anyway. So, arguably this wasn't even super necessary to make this part, but just because we got a few requests, it is out there for those who want it. And I'm just going to show you how easy it is to change over if you did want to do this. Now, because it has an O-ring at the front, yes, technically there is a little bit of crud could get stuck behind there, but it's still way more sanitary than those old Brumby tap designs which are rear sealing. So, you're still way better off, I guess, in that respect. But the other thing is it's not as laminar flow as this one. So you'll get slightly more foam with something like this, but still a very good result. If you're going to compare it to something like, I don't know, a Perlick tap or something like that, you're going to get equivalent results. So yeah, if you wanted to replace the shuttle over, it's really easy. You just have to undo the collet. I would use like this little tap tool we got here. We do have a 7-in-1 tap tool because it's so many tools in one, it's less sort of convenient to use. You just open that up like that. Then once you get to this stage, you have to remove the tap handle like this. So just unscrew it like that. Then what we do is take out this tap shaft from the top here, then remove the bonnet, then unscrew this part and the shuttle just pops out. Then we get the stainless steel shuttle and drop it in there and reassemble in the same fashion. Obviously making sure that O-ring is facing forward like so. Drop the tap shaft in there like that, and then put the lot back together. That's it, guys. Hope you enjoy using this new stainless steel shuttle. For some of you guys who have really long tap handles, it works in both the Nukatap SS and also the FC, because obviously the shuttles are compatible between the two tap models. If you want to hear about any of the other cool new stuff that's coming out, definitely subscribe now, bottom right hand corner, or join our homebrew community group. Or of course, if you want us to make anything, if you think that there's a gap in the market where something should exist which doesn't, definitely in the comments, put it down. There's been so many new products which have come about from ideas from our own customer base. So we'd love to hear from you. Anyway, that's it. See you guys next time. Bye.